Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. Today we are going to start our first online class for computer. Is everyone ready for today's class? I hope you all are ready with your computer book and notebook. Today we are going to start a new block, lesson 6, that is formatting data in Microsoft Excel 2010. Before getting into this topic, we are going to go through with the previous topics of Microsoft Excel 2010. You all are studying MS Excel from your grade 5, right? You all are learn about what is Microsoft Excel, how to start Microsoft Excel 2010, parts of the Microsoft Excel 2010 window, types of data that can be entered in Excel, working with worksheets, and editing worksheets. Come on, let's see a small recap of all these topics. First, what is Microsoft Excel? Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet software. It is used for store, organize, and manipulate data in rows and columns. It is one of the components of Microsoft Office. You can perform simple to complex mathematical calculations on data using formulas. You can also represent data in the form of charts, diagrams, etc. To start Microsoft Excel 2010, first you need to click on Start button and then click on All Programs. When you click on the All Programs, it will show all the programs of your computer. You need to click on Microsoft Office. When you click on the Microsoft Office folder, it will show all the components of Microsoft Office. You need to click on the Microsoft Excel 2010. When you click on the Microsoft Excel 2010 option, it will open the Microsoft Excel window named as Book 1. Next, parts of Microsoft Excel 2010 window. There are various parts. They are Quick Access Toolbar, Title Bar, Workbook, Worksheet, Range of Cells, Worksheet Tabs, Column, Cell, Cell Address, Name Box, Formula Bar, Cell Pointer, Ribbon, Row, Scroll Bar, Status Bar, View Options and Zoom Control. These all are various parts of Microsoft Excel 2010 window. I hope you all are already know about the parts. Next, data types. You can enter 3 types of data in an Excel worksheet. First one, numbers. Numbers are values that consist of numerals and characters. It can be used in calculations. By default, numbers are right aligned in a cell. Next, text data type. It can contain letters, numbers, spaces and special characters. The text data is not used in calculations. By default, text data is left aligned in a cell. Next, formula data type. It is a mathematical equation, consists of number values, operators and cell addresses that used for performing calculations on worksheet. All formulas begin with an equals to sign. Next, working with worksheets. It includes many actions. First, creating and saving a workbook. To create a new workbook, you need to click on the File tab and then select New option. After that, choose Blank Workbook option under Available Templates section. And then click on the Create button. A new workbook will appear on the screen. Shortcut key to create a new workbook is Ctrl+N. To save a workbook, you need to click on the File tab and then select Save As option. It will open Save As dialog box. You need to type the name for your file in the file name box. And then click on the Save button. Your workbook will be saved. Renaming a worksheet. You can change the name of the worksheet. To change it, you need to double click on the name of the worksheet on the Worksheet tab. Type a new name and press the Enter key. The name of the worksheet will be changed. Next, adding a new worksheet. To add a new worksheet to your workbook, you need to click on the Insert Worksheet button at the end on the Worksheet tab. You can also add a new worksheet by clicking on the Insert option in the Cells group on the Home tab. There is a shortcut key to insert a new worksheet before the selected worksheet. that is Shift plus F11. Next, removing a worksheet. If you don't want any worksheet, you can delete it by selecting the delete option in the cells group on the home tab. You can delete an worksheet from the workbook by right-clicking on the name of the worksheet and selecting the delete option. Switching between worksheets. To move from one worksheet to another worksheet, just click on the name of the worksheet on the Worksheet tab. To close the workbook in Excel, you need to click on the File tab and then select Close option. If you already saved the file, the workbook will be closed. If you did not save the workbook, it will ask for save. You need to click on the Save button if you want to save the changes. Otherwise, click on the Don't Save button. The workbook closes, but the Excel window remains open. To exit completely from the Excel window, you need to click on the File tab and then select the Exit option. Next, editing the worksheets. In this topic, you already learned about selecting the cells, editing and deleting the cell contents, copying and moving data, inserting and deleting cells, rows and columns, changing row height and the column width. To select a single cell, just click on the cell or use the arrow keys to move to the desired cell. To select a range of cells, you need to click and drag the cells that you want to select. To select an entire row, click on the row heading. To select an entire column, you need to click on the column heading. To select multiple ranges simultaneously, select the first range of cell and then hold the Control key and select another range of cell. To select an entire worksheet, click on the Select All button or press the Ctrl plus A keys on the keyboard. Editing and deleting cell contents. There are two ways to edit the cell contents, by overwriting and by modifying. By overwriting, you can change the contents of a cell completely. By modifying, change the contents of a cell partially. To delete the content of the cell, select the cell and then click on Clear button in Editing group on the Home tab. Select the Clear Contents option. You can do this by also the Delete key on the keyboard. Copying and moving data. To copy data from one location to another, you need to use Copy and Paste options on the Home tab in Clipboard group. By using shortcut keys also you can copy and paste. To copy the data, you need to press Ctrl plus C. To paste the data, you need to press Ctrl plus V keys on the keyboard. To move the data, you need to use Cut and Paste options on the Clipboard group on the Home tab. The shortcut keys to cut the data is Ctrl plus X and paste the data is Ctrl plus V. Next, inserting and deleting cells, rows and columns. To insert cells, rows and columns, you need to click on the Insert option in the Cells group on the Home tab. To delete the cells, rows and columns, you need to click on the Delete option in the Cells group on the Home tab. Changing row height and column width. You can change the row height and the column width by dragging the border of the row or column and also by right-clicking on the row head or column head. You can also do it by using the Format option in the Cells group. To change the row height, you need to click on the Format option and select Row Height option. To change the column width, you need to click on the Format option and then select Column Width option. These all are the topics you already learned in previous classes. Shall we move on to today's class? Now tell me, how do you change the appearance of the text in Excel? Okay, come on, let's see in today's class. So, today's aim is learn how to format the fonts in MS Excel. And today's topic is font group. Come on, let's learn the meaning of some keywords. First one, formatting. It means changing the appearance of the text. That means making the text attractively. Next keyword is emphasize. It means highlighting. To highlight any text on the workbook. I hope you all get the meaning of these keywords. So what is formatting? The process of making the worksheet data look more presentable and attractive by changing its appearance is called formatting. Today we are going to discuss about formatting the text. That means font. Come on, let's move on to the topic. First, we are going to discuss with changing the font type. To change the font, first you need to select any cell that has contents and then click on the arrow next to the font option. Listen here, this is font option. You need to click on this arrow. When you click on this arrow, you will get the list of font types. By scrolling down, you can select any font type that you want to change. It changes the font in the selected cell. This is changing the font type. Next, changing font size. To change the font size, you need to select the cell that has content and then click on the arrow next to font size. This is font size option. You need to click on this arrow. When you click on this arrow, it shows a list of sizes of font. You can scroll down the list and click on the font size that you want. The size of a font is measured in points. In an inch, there are 72 points. The number of points assigned to a font is based on the distance from the top to the bottom of its longest character. You can also change the font size by using increase font size and decrease font size buttons in the font group on the home tab. This is increase font size and this is decrease font size. Next, changing font color. To change the font color, you need to select the cell that has content and then click on the arrow next to the font color option. This is font color option. When you click on this arrow, it shows color palette. You can choose any color that you want to change. Next, bold, italics and underline. By using these three options, bold, italic and underline, you can emphasize the contents of the cell. To do this, you need to select the cell that has contents. To make the text bold, click on the B icon on the font group. It means bold. To make the text as italic, you need to click on the I icon. I means italics. To underline the text, you need to click on the U icon on the font group. U means underline. You can also do this by using shortcut key. To make the text bold, you need to press Ctrl plus B keys on the keyboard. For italics, you need to press Ctrl plus I. And for underlining the text, you need to press Ctrl plus U. To make a double underline on the text, you need to click on the arrow key near the U icon and then select double underline option. Next, applying background color to the cell. You can add a background color to a cell by using fill color option. To do this, first you need to select the cells that you want to change the background color and then click on the arrow next to the fill color option. This is fill color option. You need to click on the arrow near the fill color option. When you click on it, it shows the color palette and you can select the color that you want. Next, applying borders. You can add borders to a cell or range of cells by using borders option in the font group on the home tab. To apply borders, first you need to select the range of cells or table and then click on borders option in the font group on the home tab. When you click on the borders option, a drop down menu appears. If you want to apply a bottom border, you need to select the bottom border from this drop down menu. Similarly, top, left and right borders you can apply to the cell or range of cells. By using the all borders option, you can apply the border to all the cells. Similarly, you can select no border, outside borders, thick box borders, any option that you want. You can make double border or thick border by using these options: bottom double border, thick bottom border, top and bottom border, top and thick bottom border, top and double bottom border. You can also draw customized border with a different line style and color by using these two options, line color and line style. For this, first you need to select the cell or range of cells and then select borders option in the fonts menu and select line color, choose the color for the border and then by clicking on the line style, you can choose the style like dotted line, you can choose it. After that, you need to select draw border or draw border grid to draw the border to the cell or range of cells. Now today's class has completed. Today we have discussed about font group, that are changing the font type, font size and font color, and changing the font style like bold, italics and underline. And then we discuss about applying background colors and borders. I hope you all are clear with these topics. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Next, homework. Today your homework is name the 3 options and write the shortcut keys to emphasize the contents of a cell. Pause the video and make a note on this question because this question not in your book. So note the question. I repeat the question again. Name the 3 options and write the shortcut keys to emphasize the contents of a cell. Next, question of the day. Today your question is the size of a font is measured in dash. The size of a font is measured in dash. You need to answer this question in the online exam section of your school app. Next, an open question to answer in the comment section. The question is, what do you mean by formatting? I repeat the question. What do you mean by formatting? You need to answer this question in the comment section. Do your homework properly. Don't forget to get signed from your parents in the planner. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. God bless you.